today. How about a local mashup of two shows rooted in Palm Beach County? Number one, you have Theoretically Speaking with myself and C-Cat, but we welcomed in a guy who's from Jupiter, Florida, who you know from The Bachelorette, and now Tyler Cameron, famed for his show on Amazon Prime, Going Home with Tyler Cameron. It's a home renovation show. He joined Theoretically Speaking on ESPN 106.3, not just to promote his show, but to talk some sports with the fellas. Here's a look.
If you are streaming this, you see who just popped into the studios here. We got the one, the only, Tyler Cameron in the house. What up? Can I get some celebration music or something? Can I get a little?
Come on, Theo. That was great. That was a great intro, man.
Hey, Tyler from season 14 of The Bachelorette. Also, more importantly, from Going Home with Tyler Cameron, streaming on Amazon Prime Video. Tyler, welcome to Theoretically Speaking. It is your debut. First and foremost, I got to get your opinion on the show name. You just had to come up with a show name for Amazon Prime. We got Theoretically Speaking right here. Better show name, me or you?
You know, I think mine's a little bit more provocative.
Yeah.
But I think yours, it really fits what we're doing because people are like, mine could be a dating show. Mine could be this. Mine could be that. Mine could
what is it?
Mine could be a pickup line, you know?
Has it been a pickup line? Have you already used that one in the clubs since you've come out with the show?
So I just did a little thing in Washington Square Park in New York City where I asked people like, would you go home with me? Would you go home with me? And it didn't work out well.
No?
A lot of no's.
More no's than yeses?
A lot more no's than yeses.
I'm surprised. What's happening here? Who are you asking?
I don't know. Washington Square Park's a little bit tough.
Yeah.
You know, it's a tough crowd and maybe too tough for me.
Well, that's why you brought it back home to Jupiter.
Exactly.
You brought it back home to Jupiter, and that's what the show is all about. If you haven't watched Going Home with Tyler Cameron on Amazon Prime Video, first and foremost, skip the first episode because that's my episode.
No, you can't skip that, man. You get a beautiful episode with Theo and Ashley. You get a lot of tears.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful episode. They were the best clients. You guys are incredible. I don't know why we're speaking in third person.
Right, I'm right here in front of you, man.
My bad. But you guys were incredible. Look, we got the ladies. They want to go home with Tyler Cameron.
I see that. See,
What's
now,
up?
This is the one thing I was worried about. Here at the Square Studios at ESPN West Palm, we do have a window, and people can look in, and they're seeing Tyler Cameron. They're already stopping and taking selfies with the man as we're trying to get through the radio show. Yeah, show your fans some love. I know that the NFL stuff didn't work out, and it's this NFL draft week, and there's a lot of guys that's going to send off there and go play professional football. I mean, 7-8 years later, are you kind of glad looking at now where your life is that it didn't?
Definitely. I mean, I think this has more longevity to it. I was going to be a guy who was just scraping to get on a practice squad or a 53-man roster every year and just banging my head in for just to try and make the minimum wage of the league, which is a healthy wage.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a
I'll
healthy
take it,
wage.
actually. Yeah.
But I think what I do now is a lot more fun. I get to use my mind for something else now, and I'm very grateful for where I am. But football has definitely instilled the success that I have today because all the discipline, all the things I've been through.
Right, and it gave you that strength because you used that sledgehammer in the show.
Sledgehammer, yes, sir. And I think it gave me some muscles that these ladies like on the TV, so it works.
It all works out. And he does.
I'll tell you this. We'll talk sports real quick.
Yeah.
A bad quarterback knows a good quarterback,
Uh-oh.
And there's not many good quarterbacks in this draft class. And I see Jaden Daniels is now projected to go number 2. That's not going to be a good pick.
So you got some NFL draft takes you want to fire off here.
I got some fire. Only person that's going to be successful is Caleb Williams.
Why so?
Drake May, you never draft a quarterback from UNC. We've learned our lesson already with Mitch Trubisky.
Oh, man.
We got Sam Howell already. Yeah. Those guys aren't really hitting. So we're just going to throw Drake May, who plays in the soft ACC. He's got padded stats. It's like,
didn't you go to the ACC to play quarterback?
I did, to pat my stats. And I couldn't even pat those stats. Like I said, a bad quarterback can see a good quarterback because we see a lot on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And Caleb Williams is going to be that deal.
It's Theo Dorsey. If you love that video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to get more just like that one. Also, don't get stuck paying for someone else's negligence. Lido Ryder Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath has been representing injured people and their families for more than 3 decades. They can represent you. Check them out at foryourrights.com and don't get stuck paying for someone else's negligence.